What did you think of the game?
I'm very happy. It was a solid point. I think the fact that we picked up 4 points away from home, 2 games. We've had some injury concerns and bringing back players, so I'm very happy.
Glory did a good job. I felt it was frustrating you guys, but felt like the final half an hour you guys probably had better of the game. Did you feel those substitutes, bring on Zawada and Kraev, and really kind of helped tilt the game in your favour, like?
Yeah, definitely. I think the momentum shifted significantly. I thought BK was excellent in the pocket and drawing the fullback and then making more space for Paney. And then I thought Jocelyn as well gave us a lot of energy in the 6. He was also supposed to step in the 10, but I was a little bit more liberal with him because he's just come back into the team. So I thought it was, even at the end where he lost the ball and he hunted a player down and, chased him all the way back down to the 18-yard, I was really happy with that. And I thought Oz, I think on a better day with a little bit more feel, a little bit more match conditioning, I think he finishes maybe one of those chances.
What did you make of the Perth defence? They did kind of limit your looks in transition for the most part.
Yeah, I think also probably need to look at the makeup of our team in the first half as well. We weren't really set up transitionally. We were more set up to maybe transition through Oldie, but not so much Finn Conchi's side. Finn Conchi's more of a 6 that is really good off the line and then bringing the fullback in. So it kind of limited us to one side. So that was planned because we felt as though Paney could, go up and down that right-hand side. So it wasn't really our game tonight. So I think obviously they defended quite well, but in the second half when we made the changes and we balanced off a little bit more, I think you started seeing how effective we could be.
You mentioned Ben Old. It's hard to believe he's 21 with the way he stamped his authority on games. He was, whether it was in transition late or dropping between the lines in the first half. For me, he's the best player on the park. What did you make of this performance?
Well, every game that he plays and he starts, even when he comes off the bench, you saw that at the beginning of the year, very effective. I think he's building confidence now. I think the one thing that we've had to manage through, especially over the last maybe 2 months, is his injuries. I think they've been quite significant. And, we downplay it for obvious reasons, but the fact that now he's getting close to full fitness and he has confidence, he has belief in what he can do, and hopefully the team can, give him the opportunity to create and score more goals. But for us, he's something different. He has a different dynamic as a player. He can dribble, he can play a pass, he can play forward pass, he can shoot. And it's not by luck as well. He trains quite hard. He does a lot of extras, does a lot of work outside the game. So he's just reaping the rewards at the moment.
Just on Oscar again, to elaborate, you brought him on late in the game, but his work rate has really, really been impressive. And I think adapting from the sort of out-and-out 9 role that he's played previously, to then sort of see his impact in a game where it's tense, there's no goals on the board, and he's able to really be a presence for the team, providing with his press and everything else. I mean, how can you speak to his work rate and his ability to be a leader in the team in a situation like this?
Yeah, it's great. I think that's probably a testament to majority of the players, maybe if not all the players in the squad. They understand that when they come on, they have to work very hard off the ball. They have to stay within their structure, and then I give them the creative freedom to express themselves. I don't really shackle them in terms of that. I give them ideas, and I think his mindset's been really, really good the last month, even after the setback after Newcastle when he got us the winner and he's come back. I've spoken to him a couple of times. He's very focused, he's very hungry, he wants to win something, as do the rest of the boys. So I think it's just the overall mentality of the whole group, which is very, very impressive.
Does this striped pink number, does it stay for another week?
Yeah. So I found this one just before the game, so I didn't mind it, and I didn't like the one that I had planned. So yeah, not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Did the long trip impact the result tonight?
Which game?
The long trip is the impact.
Yeah, the long trip is difficult. We were lucky enough that the board gave us the funds to stay over for an extended period after MacArthur, and I think it made a difference tonight. Like if we had gone home and then come back, it would have. I think we would have been in all sorts. So I'm very thankful to club management for organising that for us. We had a really good week. It was very hot. something the boys also are not used to. So the acclimatisation is very, very important, I think, especially more importantly the time zone, because there's it's almost like 11-hour difference, from the point that you go. So even though there's a 5-hour difference, it's just that travel and so on, and just getting used to, your body clock to play a game is at 7, but then it becomes 7 in the morning. So just all those things are very, very important. So we also had a good training facility, we're at a good hotel, and it just makes it easier. Yeah, so I'm very happy.
Just quickly, you kind of mentioned Finn Conchi earlier and his role in the team. Was that why maybe he started over Oscar Van Hatten?
Yeah, I just thought the makeup of the way Perth defend, sometimes they track with a winger coming down into a 5. So in actual fact, I needed someone that it was good off the line to pull that player in order for forward runs from the wider players or even the 9. So I felt like Finn Conchi could give me that. And I also felt that he was very good in the last game. And I felt as though if I had Oscar Van Hatten and Payne, or almost a similar sort of player, I wouldn't have had that same dynamic. So I thought Finn Conchi was actually really good in the first half. And he had a big chance in that first half when he broke. And, that ball took a deflection and we almost scored because of him. All good?